Good morning. So yesterday was a beautiful start to my time in Alaska and Denali National Park. And today's objective is summiting Mount Healy. So my wife and our friends Tanya and Eric, they just boarded the tour bus and they're gonna do that today. And while they do that, I'm hiking up the hike and bike trail to the Mount Healy overlook trailhead. And then from there, I am going to summit the mountain. And I think I actually see a doll sheep up there. Yeah, that little white speck right there. Sure as shit. There's a sheep up there. It's a beautiful morning, a little crisp and cool, mid 40s, but it feels great, and I feel great for only having had 4 hours of sleep. So I don't know what universe this is, but it's a weekend in June in Denali National Park, and I think I'm the first one on the trail. Granted, it is 6 o'clock in the morning, but I figured there'd be other hikers out and about. I didn't see a single car parked at the visitor center. It is just me out here today. I haven't seen a single person, and no signs of anyone being parked anywhere near the trailheads. Normally I'd rejoice about that, but I was kind of hoping there would be a couple people out on the trail to make me feel a little more bear safe. I mean, we did see a big mama moose and a calf yesterday. Awesome to see from a distance, but they can be quite aggressive. And I definitely don't want to encounter any brown bears. But all right, it is what it is. Well, maybe I'll be the first one to get to the top of Mount Healy today. Guess I'm not too mad about that. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Another ambitious human. Makes me feel all a bit safer on the trail. A favorite of mine. Nice little trestle bridge. Beautiful morning. All right, Mount Healy overlook, here we come. Hopefully no bear encounters today. All right, at 800 feet of elevation gain. Not even halfway up there, but the views are already outstanding. I mean, come on. You can see the winding Nenana River. I can't even imagine what the view from the top is going to be like. Stunning. It is absolutely beautiful. All right, I'm just over 1,800 feet of vertical ascent. Started way down there. And look what just came into view. No, that's not a cloud. That is Mount Denali. Amazing. And I am drip sweating. This has definitely been a humbling hike. A lot of this trail is just straight up. Very, very tight, steep switchbacks. And I mean, I've been running like 40 plus miles a week for the past year straight. And just last week, I did a 46-mile run. So I'm pretty trained up. So kudos. And I know a lot of people, it's a very popular hike. A lot of people do this. Kudos to each and every single one of you, because this is definitely work. Now it looks like I'm approaching the actual overlook. Right, yep, here it is. Made it to the top. Not the first person to get up here today, but I am the second. I just passed that gentleman that was running earlier. I should have brought one of my stickers to promote my artwork to throw on here. Oh well. Oh my God, this view, something else. Denali, clear as day once again. So lucky. We had an excellent view of Denali yesterday as well, because we had a beautiful clear blue skies. And today is another day of beautiful clear blue skies. Not a single cloud. Oh man. I have no words. This is my first time being in real mountains. So, I mean, this view could never get old. Like, oh man, I could cry. I mean, it's just absolutely breathtaking. I mean, the biggest mountains I've seen, you know, I've been down in the Southwest, Arizona, Utah, and Nevada. So I've seen some of the smaller mountain ranges in those areas. Nothing like this. And look at that, Denali. Man, so far away. So yeah, while you can definitely see Denali in Denali National Park, the best place to see it is quite a few miles before the park. Actually probably about an hour before you get to the park. There's the south, there's like a roadside pull off, and then there's a hike up, and it doesn't look like it goes anywhere. Keep going. That's like the best view of Denali. But I am super stoked to be up here seeing it once again, just peeking over the horizon. So this is where the official trail ends. You are allowed to continue, and continue I am. I'm going to try and get as close to the summit as I can. I believe that's it, right up there, that little bit that looks kind of like a castle. Point to it. Let's see if I can get my finger in here. Oh, out of focus. That right there. All right, well, we'll see if I get up there. If I do, see you at the top. So you can't really tell from this angle, camera never really does it justice. But the trail from here is pretty much going straight up, and I'm not surprised. I've got just about a mile before I reach the true summit, and in that 1 mile is another 1,000 feet of elevation gain. But this has been so worth it. The views are incredible, and they just keep getting better. Denali just keeps climbing higher and higher over that horizon, and could not ask for better weather. It is absolutely gorgeous today. Even way up here, I was expecting it to be quite a bit cooler, and it is a little bit, but you're putting in so much work. I feel perfectly great. Just got my hiking pants rolled up like capris right now. I wasn't lying when I said the views just keep getting better and better and better. Huh. Incredible. Whew. And up we go. Still got about 3/4 of a mile to the summit. Seeing Denali peeking over the horizon will never get old, and you'll never hear me stop saying that. But I feel like I've been going at a pretty good clip, but I'm 2 hours and 18 minutes in with just under 5 miles. But it was a pretty intense climb up. I'm sure going down will be a lot quicker. I'm just hoping to finish not too long after the group finishes up their bus tour. That's what everyone else. That right there is the true summit of Mount Healy. I think I have, let's see. Yeah, and in that short distance, there's about another 600 feet of vertical gain or so. It doesn't look like it on the camera, but it is like, it's pretty straight here. It's a little switchbacky, and then it's just like straight up to the top of that. The nice thing about up here, those Alaskan mosquitoes really thin out. Oh, and fantastic view of Denali. Wow. Little mountain snow. The peak gets ever closer, yet ever steeper. That looks like it's gonna be a bit of a challenge to get to the top of right there. Some kind of bird here. I'm almost at the summit. There's some kind of, looks like a mixture between a chicken, a dove, and a quail. Yeah. Mountain chicken? Don't worry, buddy. I have no interest in you. other than looking at you. But you do look like a chicken. What's with that tail? It is so steep right here. I'm not gonna have a whole lot of fun coming back. Yeah, what are you? Look at this guy. You're pretty. Very speckled. Speckled chicken dove of the mountain. Well, I've made it to the top of Mount Healy. We are at 4,101 feet above sea level, just under 3,000 feet of elevation gain, at a distance of 5 miles starting from the bus depot. I might hang out up here for a little bit and just take in the views. It's peaceful, it's quiet. I wouldn't be surprised if I was the only one up here today. There's no one on the trail behind me. The overlook is somewhere down on the other side of that furthest hill there. Where the official trail ends, the trail the rest of the way up to the summit is pretty straightforward. I mean, it's pretty obvious. I mean, there's some spots where it might be confusing once you get to the steepest part, when you're close to the summit. But overall, it's pretty easy to see where you're supposed to go. But the views, definitely worth it. I'm not normally scared of heights, but it is a little steep, lots of loose rocks, and so you just got to be careful. Oh man, wow, beautiful views. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, down there. This magpie just having a good old time. Alright, well now that I'm up here, I don't really want to come back down. But I suppose I should begin the journey sooner than later. I think what's craziest about being all the way up here is I can still clearly hear the Nenana River, like, clear as day. Denali. It just doesn't get old. Took a couple good pictures of it through the binoculars. Man, I'm gonna have a hard time going back down. And I don't mean that literally. Well, I mean literally and metaphorically. It is just so peaceful and beautiful up here. I am literally above an airplane right now. I was looking up. I was looking up to see the airplane. And the airplane is below me. Let's see if it pops out the other side of Healy here. Still not a cloud in the sky, except over at Denali there's this one big old poof of clouds going across the center of it. I was hoping to see that airplane again. Oh no, there it is. Hilarious.